Watch this. You're going to be like so super impressed with this. This is high tech is what I'm saying.
Talk is cheap. It's overrated. My actions speak what I'm actually saying. 'Cause in the end, what you do, that's gonna hang around. I said talk is cheap. It's overrated. My actions speak what I'm actually saying. 'Cause in the end, what you do, that's gonna hang around. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things. Don't amount to nothing, nothing, nothing. Well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things. Don't amount to nothing. Oh, well, I've heard a lot of things. Well, I've seen a lot of things. Well, I've said a lot of things that don't amount to nothing.
Hello and welcome to episode 53 of, well, Talk is Cheap. It's Talk is Cheap. Yeah. Guess what, you guys? They're in. The Talk is Cheap masks are in. Don't I look great like this? I know. Anyway, they're in, you guys. The Talk is Cheap masks are in. Yay! And they're so comfortable and they're cute and talk is cheap, right? So these masks, you guys, are only, Alex, that's right, they're only $14.95 with free shipping. So just wanted to let you know, how do you get them, you ask? Oh, well, thank you for asking. All you have to do is message me at Rhonda Corey Comedy on Facebook or email me at rhonda@rhondacoreycomedy.com. And they're in, you guys, so we can send them right out. I'll send them out tomorrow. So anyway, thanks for joining us. Episode 53, Talk is Cheap, the show where you get exactly what you pay for. We still don't have a budget, you guys, but that's all right, because what do we have? We have a lot of fun, and we have an amazing show lined up for you tonight. Oh, my word. Robert G. Lee is in the house tonight. That's right. We have musical guest Ben Lane, first time on Talk is Cheap. And we have comedian Nazareth here. This is a packed show, you guys, and it's free. Yeah, free. So, imagine that. Plus, we have the Chewy cam. Let's check on Chewy and let's pray that he's sleeping, okay? And his quiet moments are working. Let's see. Okay. There he is, you guys. There's Chewy sleeping. Just had his quiet moments, who are not an official sponsor, but they're great. We love them. All right. Let's see who's here. Say hello in the comments. Tom is here. Tom's here for some more fun. Tom, we're glad you're back. Thanks for stopping by again. Michelle is very excited. She's here for the Chewy cam. And she's excited. Yay! The masks are in. And you guys, it's Brian Kahatsu from Provo, Utah. He's filming his dry bar. That's right. Tomorrow. I can't wait. You can actually check it out if you want. If you go on drybar.com, you can get a pass. So anyway, and so Tom says musical guest. That's right, Tom. We have all kinds of variety here on Talk is Cheap. You know that. So we have a musical guest. And so it's not me. I promise I won't sing because, then the three people that are watching, they're going to leave. And June Colson says, Thursday night routine, grilled chicken and Talk is Cheap, right? What's better than that? A little bit of chicken, a little bit of Talk is Cheap. You can't get any better than that. And Karen's here. Karen, we're glad you're here. You were away somewhere. I forgot where you said you were because I don't remember. You know how I am with geography and stuff. I know you were. I think it was in a state that started with an M. See, this is why I can't be a tour guide or an air traffic controller or any of those things. Anyway, we are going to get going with the show because we don't want to wait any longer. We have such a full show, you guys. Are you ready? I can't wait to bring up my co-host today. His comedy has reached millions. He's appeared on Comedy Central, ABC Family, NBC Nightly News. That's just to name a few. His Laughter for All outreaches fill stadiums and arenas. He's authored several books, including his latest book, Hope in 24 Hours. Your situation can change for the better. Please welcome my co-host tonight, Comedian Nazareth, everybody.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me, Rhonda. I didn't know I was going to be a co-host. That's nice to get a co-host because that's the only thing. Because I tried to be co-pilot, but I will never have to Middle Eastern. So co-host will do. We'll settle for that right now.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited to have you. And Nazareth, you have your own show that you have been doing since the pandemic. And you're on episode, what number?
Tonight will be show number 157. And we've been doing it every weeknight at 8:30 p.m. Pacific time on my Facebook page. And it's just a time for people to join in and be funny. They're the comedians. I mean, I'm looking, Chris Rossetti is here, and Frenda, and Karen, and Michelle Van Dusen, and they join in, and we ask a question, and they answer with funny answers. It's just a great show to take people's mind off the pandemic and just feel funny for an hour.
Exactly. And that is exactly why I wanted to create Talk is Cheap, because, there's not very many places on Facebook where you can land and just kind of escape for a little while and have some laughter and have some fun. And plus I get to hang out with the coolest people. I'm kind of lucky. I'm a little selfish because like tonight I'm getting to hang out with you and Robert G. Lee and Ben Lane. And then I have all these people joining us, like Chris. Chris says that I must rescue myself as judge since I know both Nazareth and Robert. Yeah, I don't know, Chris. I know.
Chris is hilarious. Chris, if you ever need a show and you need a writer, Chris Rossetti would be.
He's the guy. He's the guy, huh?
And Michelle Van Dusen also.
I love Michelle. I love Michelle. And Karen said it was Montana. Montana.
Karen moved. She went to Montana. I didn't know. I thought she was still my neighbor.
No, she is. She's back, but she spent some time in Montana, and she's back actually in California now.
Yeah, so, that's a way to escape the pandemic. Let's go to Montana. Even COVID doesn't want to go to Montana. What are you talking about?
Isn't it cold there? I'm like, ooh, I don't know. It's cold here. I'm in Rhode Island, so actually,
you are.
Yeah, we had a really warm day today. It was amazing.
Like what, 40?
I think it was in the 70s.
Wow.
That's huge for October. My gosh, that's like, let's open the windows, have barbecues. We just, we go crazy when it's that warm.
Yeah, I'm in California. I put my air conditioner on 70 today. So it's 70 inside my house. I don't know how 90 outside, but
yeah, it's. So what part of California are you in?
I am in Corona, California. I'm not kidding. Corona does not live in me. I just live there, and I'm in Southern California.
Okay. It's so funny. I'm asking like I actually know. I do. I can. Now here's the thing. I can find California on a map. So that's huge for me. That's big. I'm like, I know where it is. And I was actually born in California.
You were?
I was born in California.
Where?
I was born in Barstow, actually.
Barstow. You're about, you're about 2 hours drive from me.
Oh, okay. Well, when
I was
Vegas.
So your parents were going to Vegas and they had you in Barstow?
I don't think my father was in the service. So I guess that's how, I don't know how we ended up there. And I don't know. Let's see. June says, both Nazareth and you, Rhonda, are blessing so many people with your shows right now. June, you're so sweet. We have to pay her now for that.
I love June Colson. She's on our show also. She's been the last few days. So thank you, June.
She is so sweet and she's adorable and just love that girl. Michelle said it was 88 today and she went out for 5 minutes and now she has a sunburn. She's very light skinned.
In Oklahoma, in
Yeah,
Tulsa.
Oklahoma. Yep. And in Tulsa. Oh my goodness. So Lisa says she's here in Minnesota and it's 40 and it hurts. Oh yes, that is. I don't like 40. I don't like. It's too cold. It's too cold. Yeah. So crazy. All right. So we've got so much to do today, but I wanted to talk to you a little bit. I wanted to talk to you about your book because this is a perfect time for it. Hope in 24 hours. I'd love to hear a little bit about that.
Well, I wrote it a couple of years ago, and it's right now I'm thinking this is a perfect time for it. It's a book about, you know how Rhonda, what do you call it? You sometimes get up in the middle of the night and you have an issue in your mind, like, oh no, I need to pay this mortgage. I need to this. My kid is sick, or I don't know if I have cancer or this. And you start having all these scenarios, how things going to get worse and worse and worse. And the reason I wrote this book, I'm not a name it and claim it. I claim the Lord and name him, not so I wanted to write a book that say, hey, listen, you know what, God is still able to do above and beyond what you can imagine and expect, and he has done it in my life several times, and I'm gonna go over it. The times, one day I was single, I was praying for a wife, my clock was ticking, and all of a sudden God sent me to the Gaza Strip, the southern part of Israel, the Hamas part and all that. And I get to meet my wife to be the same day I saw her, I asked her to marry me. So
wait a minute. The same day you saw your wife, you asked her to marry you.
Yes.
Okay.
By the book. No, I'm just kidding. That's a story that I've been sharing a lot, and I repeat it all my shows because I want to encourage people to, I was complaining why I'm going to the Gaza Strip. I was touring with the Righteous Brothers. And things were doing great. We're doing arenas. I'm like, why do I have to stop and go? So I went. And when I got there the first day, I was with my cousin, his fiancée, and her sister. They asked me why I'm happy. I shared Jesus with them. And my cousin said, don't listen to him. He's a born-again Christian. Her sister says, me too. I say, would you like to marry me? And she goes, I've been praying for a believer to come to this side of the world. Let me pray and fast for 3 days. I'll get back to you. 3 days later, she said, I'm starving. Let's do it. So that day I was single, and in 24 hours I was planning a wedding. And it wasn't on my list to do this month.
Yeah.
My goals, my plans for it. It wasn't. So the whole reason from the book is to let people know, you know what, when you get up at 3-4 in the morning, can't go to sleep, and you're so concerned about how bad things are going to get, why can't you add one more scenario that maybe God can come through with something a lot better that you can't even imagine? Not all the time, but you can come through. And that's the whole idea of the book. I have other stories where I was $70,000 in debt to Bank of America because I wasn't paying the full mortgage. I was paying 90%. I didn't want to foreclose. That's in 07, 08 when comedy wasn't doing anything. And a friend of mine that I've known for years, God told me to send you a check, and it was $100,000 check. Boom. Got me completely out of debt in one day. Many stories. My daughter, we thought she had some issues, boom, healed. Other things. My son got hit by a car. He didn't heal real quick. But so not in every situation, but God can come through. So that's my message. And I always share it during my show is like, God can change your situation for the better. Just pray for that, and don't just put the bad scenario of what's going to happen. Add some good ones to it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, you guys should definitely get that book. It's on Amazon. How can they order it?
They can get it on Amazon, but if they wanted me to have that extra $5, they can get it from my from my website. It's on the website it's better, NazarethUSA.com or ComedianNazareth.com. They can get that, and we'll send it free shipping. I think it's $19.99. And if you want to donate 1 penny to the COVID, it'll be $20.
There you go. There you go. So, and we have all your information kind of ticker tape on the bottom that you can follow Nazareth, NazarethUSA.com, at Comedian Nazareth on Facebook and Instagram, at Nazman on Twitter and YouTube.
I'm looking on the bottom. There's nothing. I don't see it.
Not on the bottom of your floor. Yeah, it's not on the bottom of your floor.
But I'm doing amateur comedy here.
That's all right. This is an amateur show, so your comedy will fit right in. It's perfect for that.
You have Robert G. Lee. That's not.
I do. I know. It's my guests that make this show, so that's what's so cool. And you know what? I think we should bring him up right now. My next guest, he's been a stand-up for over 30 years, which he can't be that old. He's been warming up audiences since the Golden Girls and Designing Women. He's produced 8 stand-up comedy projects. He has a dry bar special that's out right now. He has a new book that is releasing November 18th, so less than a month away. It's called What's the Big Idea? A Comedian Explains God, the Universe, and Other Minor Stuff. Please welcome Robert G. Lee, everybody. I'm not buying it. Blink.
Okay, I froze. Okay, how are you?
I'm not buying it. I knew it. I'm like, he's not frozen. Because usually there have been a few people that froze on here and looked absolutely gorgeous, which I was like, that's disgusting. We had,
Just because I wasn't good looking, that's how you knew it was.
No, you just know you look too perfect. You had that pose. I was like, no. And I know, like when I freeze, I'm like, you know what I mean? That's how I look. So that's lovely. So I was like, Robert can't freeze like that. So how are you doing, Robert G. Lee?
Good. It's my wife and I told Nazareth this yesterday. We got to go out to eat for the first time. It was so exciting. We got to go in a restaurant, and the problem was we couldn't hear a word the waiter said because they had a mask on. They had a plastic mask. The hostess was wrapped in saran wrap. So I couldn't understand. It was like by the time she got to the specials, I was like, it was in a Charlie Brown cartoon. It was wah 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 wah. And I said, we'll take 2. That'll be fine. I didn't care. We were just glad to get out. So I am good.
Oh, I'm glad. Hey, Michelle knew. She said the squeak in your chair gave you away there.
Oh, I've got to lean forward. Yeah, Michelle's on.
Yeah, you had to like perfectly still. And June, I know, right? Robert and Naz on the same show. Can the internet handle that much talent at once? I don't know. Talk is cheap might break. You know what I'm saying? This is pretty incredible. This is an amazing show.
At night.
I'm excited. I'm excited to have you both here. It's fun. It's fun. So what did you eat yesterday? Like, I love food, so I'd like to know.
Well, I was in a comedy contest where I was one of the judges that June Colson won back in November, and I had Nashville hot chicken sandwiches every single day. So out here, there's a barbecue place called Lucille's, and they just started making Nashville hot chicken sandwich. So I had to go to get it. It wasn't as hot as Nashville's. Hattie B's is great in Nashville, but this was really good. So Lucille's Nashville chicken sandwich. I had a good time last night, I must admit.
So what is it like now? I don't know what that. So is it just like the chicken meat? Is it battered? Is it fried? Is it like how?
It is, yes, it is chicken meat. It is battered. It is fried. It is all those things. And it started off, I think the rumor is this Hattie B started it where her husband would be out carousing late at night. And so she got so mad at him that she put all these peppers and spices in the batter, and she expected him to just have his mouth be flaming, and he loved it so much that he started inviting all their friends over, and it became the Nashville hot chicken sandwich. That's the rumor of how it started. But yeah, it's got Chick-fil-A has their spicy, and Wendy's has their spicy. It's all they're all going after the same thing. But It's chicken that makes you sweat. That's the best way to put it.
Wow, where is it at, Robert?
Lucille's, there's several. Well, Hattie B's there's 2 or 3 in Nashville, and but in I mean, do you want to know where Lucille's is? There's several.
In
Lucille's.
California, in California.
Oh yeah, they're a couple in Orange County. You can get to quite easily.
Lucille's.
Yes.
And they
Lucille's
do
barbecue.
language since I don't speak Snoopy.
Well, that's the problem. You're going to have a really hard time with.
I know.
Covered
People
up.
don't understand me anyway, and now I'm adding a mask to it. Yeah, I'll love it.
That's hysterical. Is there any kind of like sauce on it, or is it just it's already hot? Or
See, they dip it. You can go with medium or hot or hotter than hot than super hot. So you pick your level for most places. And I go to mild to medium hot. When you go to Nashville, yeah, you can burn your insides out. Yeah, they put this extra like the pepper around it and all that stuff. Yeah, you can get it as hot as you want.
Oh wow! So it's kind of like hot wings, kind of like that kind
of. Except this doesn't have a bone in it. It makes so much more sense. Wings make no sense. Wings are like this big, and you take one bite, and then you're done. You just lick the outside and throw it away. That's all you do with wings. This is a real sandwich.
Yeah. That sounds good. Like, well, I meant like, does it have like, because ranch dressing or blue cheese? Do you know?
Don't you're blaspheming the Nashville hot chicken sandwich. No.
Sorry.
And join us next week on the Food Network.
Yeah, I know. This is what happens when I get hungry. I'm like, I try to like brush my teeth before the show so I don't eat afterwards, just in case you wanted to know that. But I have brushed my teeth a couple of times in a night before. But anyway,
Rhonda, it's funny how comedy, because when we perform at shows, after the show we need to eat, not because we're hungry. It's a reward.
Yes.
And that's what I do when I started live with Naz. We're done at 9:30 p.m. I have to eat something, even though I'm not hungry. It's just like, here's your reward because we're used to it. You finish the show, you go eat.
I know. Yeah, I've been trying not to because I noticed, you know how you put on I put on the COVID-19, so I've been trying not to. I want to get rid of that before I actually go on stage, before I perform in front of people, because it's going to be hard. It's hard to hold your stomach in that long.
Well, that's the name of your next program. It'd be just talk or comedy from the neck up. That's what I think you ought to.
Yeah, this is fine. This is like nobody can tell,
That's why before I eat, I watch the colors. Is it purple? Are we red? That decides how, what stage or what tier are we on with the COVID? Because in California now we have colors. Purple.
Oh, you do?
One. Yeah, stage 1, purple, stage 2, red. I'm mixing up with the old 9/11 colors, the TSA. It's a mess. But anyway, that's how I determine what I eat. What tier are we in? Are we going to open up? If not, I'm going to eat more.
Well, that makes sense to me. Hey, you guys, I'm really excited to bring up our musical guest today. He's a singer-songwriter. He was born in Chicago. He was raised in New England. And from 9 years old, he's been writing music that spreads a message of love and hope through Jesus Christ. And I'm excited to have him for the very first time debuting on Talk is Cheap. Please welcome Ben Lane, everybody.
Right.
From 9 years old, and that's probably not too long. Look at that, young face. Whatever.
Yeah.
No, we're glad to have you, Ben. We are so glad to have you.
I was about 15.
Yeah, so it's past your bedtime, Ben. Already.
It's going to be a fun night for sure.
Yeah, no, we're glad that
it
you're
is.
here.
I know. I just finished doing my laundry. Time to.
A little. All right, so
can you hear me?
We're lagging just a little bit. I don't know why, but
doing the Robert G. Lee thing.
Yeah. Yep, he's freezing just a little bit. I don't know. Hopefully, it'll be okay. Well,
I guess my question is: are we going to make requests of Ben, or is he going to? Is that the contest today? Where we're going to try and stump Ben?
I think we're going to let Ben sing. Sing his own song, whatever he wants to sing. What song do you have planned for us, Ben?
It's a surprise.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you know what we're going to do is we are going to, let's see, I'm going to give you the screen, and I am going to remove everybody else and give you the screen, and I'm going to let you go. All right.
So this is an original I wrote just last month. I can only imagine. No, I'm kidding. I wrote this song actually almost a year ago. It was in January of this year. I was at the ocean at about 1 a.m. I do that a lot for no reason. And I said, God, give me a song about the ocean, because the ocean is my second home. And every time I'm there, I just take in how miraculous it is. And it just gives me a feeling of how big God is, how vast his love is, and his personality and his character. And so this is the song that came out of that night. I still have the voice memo from that night in my phone. It's very windy because I was at the beach. But so this is called God of the Ocean. And it is yet to be released. It'll probably be released in November. So I'm excited to do it. And who am I with my shallow eyes to think it's too much? And through this life, and mountains I climb, you're holding me up. I fall into fail, you're with me and still you show me your love. Your character stands beginning to end, and you are enough. I keep my eyes on you, and I will not be moved. You're the God of the ocean, you formed every wave. The stars in the sky are a sign of your grace. You carried my burden and called it across. The God of the ocean, and that's who you are. And that's who you are. And that's who you are. Who am I to think that it's time when you've just begun? I find myself, well, I'm thinking I'm dying, but you're far from done. I keep my eyes on you, and I will not be moved. The God of the ocean, you formed every wave. The stars in the sky are a sign of your grace. You carry my burden and called it across. The God of the ocean, and that's who you are. And that's who you are. That's who you are. And that's who you are. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. You're the God of the ocean. You formed every wave. The stars in the sky are a sign of your grace. You carry my burden. You called it across. The God of the ocean. And that's who you are. The God of the ocean. You formed every wave. The stars in the sky are a sign of your grace. You carry my burden, and you called it across. The God of the ocean, that's who you are. That's who you are. And that's who you are. And that's who you are. Thank you guys so much.
Oh, that was wonderful. I'm trying to.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Yes. I wanted to make sure there wasn't any noise when you were playing, so I muted everybody. That was beautiful. And you know, Ben, it's so I'm here in Rhode Island, and I love like the summer months, and I love going to the beach, and I feel so close to God when I just like the magnificence of the ocean and just the sun just shining on. I just love being there.
All right.
Sorry, I get like so excited. And that was a beautiful
You
song.
get excited about that, Ron. But the truth is, what you have to understand is that God sent Ben a voice memo. He prayed for him, and God sent him a voice memo at the beach and gave him that song. I've never had a voice memo from God ever. So that is a miraculous song.
God sent seagulls for me on the beach to drop stuff, but nothing else.
What did you say about seagulls?
They drop stuff on me, and I think that's a message.
Yeah, that is definitely a message.
That's the type of message, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful,
I was
Ben.
talking to my manager, and thank you so much. I was discussing, what I want the music video to be. Did I cut out?
No, I can hear you. It's a little choppy, but I can hear you. Yeah. And he's frozen, and he's not. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I think the music video obviously is in the ocean, and then it's like in the ocean. I think it writes itself.
Oh my goodness.
So we wanted to. I said, I want myself to be in the ocean like 90% of the video. But the only problem is, unlike California, our ocean right now is about 50 degrees maybe. And so my manager said, you can go ahead and film it in the ocean, but you're going to have to get on that. You can't wait, because the longer you wait, the longer it's gonna take a shorter amount of time for you to get hypothermia when you're in there.
Right.
So
Ben, again, I have to throw that cheap joke about the elephant in your room. But if you can, you can fly to California for probably $300 right now. I'm serious. Spend a week and get it shot here. And I'll talk to my son. He does what do you call it? Music videos all the time for people. He's a director.
Video?
And I'll see if he can help you with that.
Are you opening your home to me? I can stay in your home.
I will open my home to you as long as you do like 20 tests of the COVID. No, I'm just kidding. You know what? Let's talk about it. We'll talk about it separately.
Wow, that's awesome.
We'd love to help you.
On Talk is Cheap, you guys. Things are happening. Things are connecting. I love that. You don't know. You have no idea. Alan said he loved it.
This talk doesn't sound super cheap, but
no, this isn't cheap. See, big things happen. Sophia said, so good, Ben. June loved it. Beautiful. This will touch a lot of hearts. Tom says, yay. Michelle says that was beautiful. And Alan said, and Facebook censored the voice memo. And Michelle said, that is the name of your next book, Naz. Seagull Drops.
Thanks, Michelle.
Help you. Ben, that's awesome. We want to let people know where they can listen to you and follow you. It's Ben Lane Music on Facebook, at Ben_Lane on Instagram, Ben Lane on Spotify, SoundCloud, and YouTube. I can't talk today. It must be we have a bad connection. No, it's me. It's my voice. Whatever. That happens. But you guys, make sure you give Ben a follow. Ben, we definitely will have you back here. You come back, yes?
Absolutely. Yes. He will come back.
I'm like, Ben, don't ruin this for me. So no, we definitely want to have you back so much. I'm like, Ben, no, we definitely want to have you back. Thank you so much for sharing that beautiful song and your beautiful voice. And thanks for being on Talk is Cheap.
Call me, Ben. I will talk about your video.
Yeah, definitely get in touch with Naz. That's so awesome right
Absolutely.
there. That's a huge connection right there. All right, Ben, we'll see you.
That would be awesome.
Wonderful.
Have a great night, guys.
You too.
Now we have to see if the clicking is gone.
Okay, now, Robert.
It was him clicking the whole time.
Yeah. It was. Yeah, it was
Robert.
maybe his clock. Remember, he had a.
He had the clock, but he also said that on before he has finger Tourette's, so they just keep tapping. So.
Robert, I'll take care of the video if you take care of a modem for him.
Okay, it's a deal. That's what he needs.
Oh, almost choked on that one. So, Robert, we didn't get into this, but I want to hear about your book. What's the big idea? Because that's coming out in less than a month.
That's right.
I want to hear about that.
Good. I want to talk about it.
I want to hear.
Well, it all started. I was in Gaza. I was single, and I needed a wife in 24 hours. And I prayed to God, and then I was in line, and Nazareth was one person ahead of me, and he got the girl, and I had to go home empty-handed.
And I had a book with the cover with this Eve looking at me, and my wife is in divorce court because of the book cover.
That was one of my early ones. That was one of the early. Okay, so here's what my book is. So it's. I set out to answer every single question you possibly could have about the universe, about God's place in the universe, and how it all works. It's a smart aleck at the intersection of faith and science, to be serious. That's what it's about. So I noticed that everybody is just disagreeing about everything today. And I said, what's one thing we can agree on? And the only thing I seriously went through a lot of things. The only thing that everybody agrees on is that the universe is expanding. So if it's expanding, that means at some point it had a beginning. And if it had a beginning, that's called the Big Bang. And so I just break down everything, the miraculous things that God did in the universe, the world, and your body. And I go through all these facts that by the time it's done, you go, all right, somebody designed this. This is beyond comprehension. This couldn't happen by accident. And so the next part of the book, I describe the one who says he did it, that he claims credit for it. And then I get to the part of, well, now what are you going to do about it? So it's called What's the Big Idea? And it comes out November 18th. Nazareth was referring to a bunch of fake covers that I've done because I'm just now getting a couple samples from the publisher. But it should be, the book should be out. Well, it's going to be out November 18th, but I think the cover will be out next week. So I'll put the real one up on the internet. So
awesome.
In a nutshell, that's pretty much what it is.
Wow, I can't wait to read it. Now, can we pre-order this book?
Yes, as soon as the cover is done.
Okay.
So, all right. So I don't know why it works this way in the publishing industry, but until you get the real cover, you can't put it up on Amazon or anything else. Yeah, it'll be now Nazareth yesterday we talked and he says, I've got to do an audio book. You have to understand this thing is like 95,000 words long and it's full of scientific information. So Nazareth is trying to kill me because he wants me to do an audio version of this thing. But
I hired the guy to do mine, that's why. It's easier, but it's really everybody now. A lot of people, especially CEOs and business people, are listening to audio. I have Audible. I listen to audio.
And that's after we talked. I went to the gym with Ann to swim, and she said she was talking about an audio book, and she says, oh, she loves it. She gets on our front patio, and she has the breeze, and she puts the right by her shoulders, and she listens to it. So it's like when you talked about it, she talked about it. It was amazing.
I'm a prophet. You know how many people came from the Holy Land that were prophets? Those seagulls really has a message for me. Gordon Douglas is here. I love Gordon. Gordon's here.
Yay, Gordon was on the show. Gordon's been on the show.
Funny.
And he's like, wow, what a great lineup. I'm glad I caught this. I know, Gordon. I can't believe it myself. But yes, and Michelle agrees that you need to do an audio. That's what I love audiobooks. It's just so much easier for me to just listen to a book than read it because I kind of have ADD a little bit, not formally diagnosed or anything like that. But for years, I thought my middle name was Focus. But anyway, that's besides the point. I love audiobooks because I can listen to them in my car. I can listen to them when I'm cleaning. I can listen to them when I'm going for a walk. I just love it. I listen to them at night.
I promise that I will talk to my publisher next week and I will seriously try and do it, but I don't want people to wait for it. I want them to get the book by Christmas. So I will say, you want to get the printed version and then you want to get the audio later when I get that done.
Right. So what you could do, this is an idea. This is something I would do. I would get the printed version, right, for myself. And then I would start to read it. And then when the audio book came out, I would give the printed version to a friend.
Perfect.
Right?
And then they could get the audio version and then give the book to their. No, wait, we have to get people to buy something.
We have to get people to buy stuff. Well, I already bought 2 things, Robert, Julie. I mean, come on.
Okay.
But, hey, you guys, you know what happens on this show at this time, don't you?
We give intimate details about Gordon Douglas.
Yes, Gordon Douglas. Let me tell you, I stayed the night at his house. Normally, I never stay at anybody's house.
How could you? He didn't even know. He has 25 children living with him.
Exactly. Exactly. I was in one of the rooms with 17 of them in the same room. So I will never again foster any children after I saw what happened at his house. But just an amazing, godly man. I loved when I was the president of CCA and he was the chaplain. Just the time we spent praying for people. That was amazing, amazing. We prayed for your book, Robert, even though it was like 10 years ago. I knew about it because I'm a prophet. And I love to listen to audiobooks while my wife is cleaning. You know, I'll be sitting on the recliner listening to that.
You could do that. Yeah. What did Alan say? Alan says, we are spending so much time watching screens. The audio version of the book lets us relax and absorb, or while we are multiplexing throughout the day. Yes. Mm-hmm. I got to do this Chewy cam I'm sorry. Let's see. Chewy cam. There you go, Michelle. There's Chewy. He's still sleeping. He's still, we gave him, I don't know if you guys know about this, but we use quiet moments for Chewy before the show. It's a little something. It's
you give your dog marijuana before the show. You have drugged out your dog.
No wonder he's laying there not moving. He's drugged out.
He's not drugged in.
He's so hungry when the show is over.
Is that legal in Rhode Island? Yeah, it's in California.
It's melatonin and ginger. It's like a tea. It's almost like a little tea.
Yeah, they put hemp in big letters.
It's like a tea.
It's just like a tea. It's just like a little tea. Look at how happy he is. He's so happy right now.
Yeah, I'll be happy if you give me some of that hemp right there. I mean, come on. You have to report to PETA about this.
He's fine. He loves it. Anyway, you guys, it is time for my favorite segment called You've Got Game. And today's game is called Price Check.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I work for 7-Eleven. I'm going to win this one.
Go for it.
Are you ready? All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put up a couple of items. Well, not at the same time. We are going to put up an item, and you are going to have to tell me if it is higher or lower than the price that is listed. And I think we went over this before about how you can change your name, so we can use that, and you can just type in higher or lower. We did go over that, right? Do you remember that? That was fun.
Okay, so you want me to go to
play, or I'm just judging?
No, you have to play.
I have to play. Okay.
You have to play. Yeah,
That's
you have to play. So
I can't just say the name, say how much it's going to cost. I have to go down and I have to type it in.
You just type, all you have to do is type higher or lower. That's all you have to type. Is
Let's
higher
start with how much Robert charges for a gig.
Higher or lower?
Higher or lower. It depends. I think it depends when. Yes, we're excited. Let's see. Yay. Now we can do game time. It's game time. All right. One-stop shop. Oh, all right. Yeah, because Quiet Moments and Lucille's are both in Temecula. Well, that would be perfect, right? You have a little Quiet Moments, and then you're going to eat a chicken sandwich there. Okay. Anyway. All right. We're going to get started. We are going to put up the first item. Ready, Alex? It is a Hershey bar, and the price is 79 cents. Is that price higher or lower? So what I want you to do is just type in higher or lower, and then when I tell you to reveal, you reveal. You already revealed. Okay, so let's see. Robert Julie says it's lower, and Naz says it's higher. And let's see. The correct answer is 99 cents. So it is higher. So Nazareth,
I told you, my friend, I work at 7-Eleven. I know the prices there, Hershey.
You're killing me already.
All right, no, wait. I want to get clarification. I thought we were supposed to say that price is lower than the real price. You're saying,
Oh, come
not
on,
okay.
Robert. Come on.
No, I'm serious. So tell me, explain it
You
again.
know the rules. No.
No, I don't know the rules.
I'm
That's
not
why
playing this.
I'm trying to. So
You're
what
not
should I
playing this
do?
book anymore. You shouldn't do the audio. Just start
So
it.
I'll give that to Nazareth. I'm absolutely fine. But just clarification,
Okay.
because never get into an argument with a Middle Eastern who finds wives in 24 hours. So tell me what I should do.
Okay, so if we're going to have the price there, if you think the price is higher, you type in higher. And if you think it's lower, then you type in lower.
The price, not the piece. Okay, so if I think the price is high, okay, good. I got it. Let's see if Nazareth is up 1. Good.
Okay, all right. And let's see who got it here. We have Jen says it's higher. She was correct. No, Tom, you were wrong. Michelle said higher. Joey Aiello. Hi, Joey.
Good.
Joey says it was higher. Let's see. Rob is right. Right about what? What was he right about? What is the real price, higher or lower? Okay, did I not explain this well? I think I explained it well, but whatever, Hey, Joey, don't tell everybody to watch the comments. Robert deserves clarification. There's a huge prize at stake. Do you know what you guys are playing for? I didn't even tell you.
The dog.
You are playing for the very coveted
the dog food.
Story Comedy hand sanitizer valued at $5,500, 100% clean comedy, 100% clean hands. Yep.
That's why you wanted my address, Rhonda.
Yes, that is
I
why.
thought you were like you were like the ice.
I
Like,
do.
So what we're saying here, Nazareth, is that I have won preemptively. I have already won the contest. So there's
even without knowing the rules, huh? That must be good. Must have been an easy episode.
He won the last time, but look, it's the new version.
Ooh.
The new
version. I have an outdated model?
This is the new one. Yeah, because I couldn't find those anymore. That's why I couldn't find those anymore. So yeah.
I have a medical sanitizer bottle. We've been using it since March on the show 3 times and still full.
Yeah. This thing you can put it in your little pocket and just, you can have clean hands and clean comedy anywhere you are. That's right. With the Rhonda Corey Comedy hand sanitizer.
So I'm still in the lead, right?
Okay.
I'm still in the lead, right? So far, I'm still winning.
So far, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, no, according to the judges, we're starting. I think the judge Joey Aiello says we're starting from scratch. So go ahead, next item.
All right, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see.
I just want the dog food. I don't want your sanitizer.
You want the hemp?
Send me the dog food.
You want the quiet moment?
The hemp.
Oh yeah.
The quiet hemp.
Quiet hemp. All right, Alex, are you ready to put up the next item? The next item is. It's a Big Mac, and the price is $2.99. Is the actual price higher or lower than $2.99? Type in your answer. Don't hit save yet. Nazareth, save. He's like,
I don't know. You guys,
yeah. Don't hit
I'm
save.
like Robert. I don't know the rules.
All right. So, all right. You say it's lower. I wouldn't eat it either way. You don't have to eat it. You're just supposed to.
Oh, okay. Then hold on. Then wait. Don't. I'm going to look over the side. I'm not looking in the side. I spelled that wrong. Okay. I'm going to say. What did Nazareth say? I should say opposite.
Lower. I said
higher.
lower.
Okay. He says it's lower than $2.99. Robert says it's higher than $2.99. The actual price of a Big Mac is actually $3.99. It is higher. So right now we're have a tied score. How's that? Let's see who got that right.
I'm very excited.
Yeah. So Jen said it was higher. The real price is higher, said Tom. Michelle says higher. Joey says higher. There's a lot of McDonald's Big Mac eaters here. Higher. You guys are all right, except for Naz.
I forgot in California it's lower because
I doubt that. I don't think anything's lower in California.
The stock is cheap and Rhode Island food is cheap in California.
All right.
For $1 at Big Mac, anyway.
Okay. All right. Are you ready? All
yes.
right, ready. We're putting up the next item. All right. Dawn dishwashing liquid, a 40-ounce container. We have a price of $3.75. Is that price lower? Is the actual price higher or lower than $375? All right.
When do we reveal?
Reveal. All right. So Nazareth says that price, it's actually lower. Robert G. Lee says it is higher than 40 ounces of Dawn dishwashing liquid. It's actually $4.94. Robert, you are killing it. You're correct.
Yeah, I don't do dishes.
Once I understand rules, I do very well.
I don't do dishes.
You're doing well. You're doing well. But you know what? The audience, good thing you didn't look at them because
Look, everybody agreed with me. Lower.
I know they're trying to throw me off.
they're all wrong. Jen, you're wrong.
You know what, Rhonda? You're shopping at the wrong stores. You're shopping at the wrong stores.
June's wrong. My wife Dawn says lower. Yes, but it's a 40-ounce container, you guys. 40 ounces.
That was the key. That's what I went with. I went with 40 ounces.
See?
I don't know. I'm on a metric system. I'm sorry. I'm not from this country.
This is not 40 ounces.
No,
this
that's
is
an ounce. That is 1 ounce.
I want a 40-ounce size of.
Well, I'm sorry. I couldn't afford to send that. The show would have to go off the air. Okay. It's all right. We already skip a meal, so we can put Talk is Cheap on. So that's why you guys, you should get your mask right now. You could get your mask. Order them. Talk is Cheap. Look at this. And they're so comfortable. Look at that. They're comfortable. You could even put a little filter inside of them. Come on. All right. Plugging my own stuff. I love it. All right. Ready, Alex? Alex is putting up the next one. This is a Starbucks Venti Cafe Latte. A Starbucks Venti Cafe Latte. We have the price here priced at $4.25. Is the actual price higher or lower than $4.25? All right, you guys. Are you ready? The actual price is $4.15. The actual price is lower. Oh my gosh, Robert, you're crushing. You are crushing it.
And I don't drink coffee, and I have no idea what a venti is. That's the smallest one, isn't it?
No, venti is the large one.
It's the largest one. Okay, well, either way, I won, but good.
Yeah, venti is the large one. And let's see. Everybody thought. Marlo says, first of all, Marlo says, love seeing these faces. I love seeing your face, Marlo. We're glad that you're here. I love that girl.
Food is expensive in California.
I know.
Coffee is more expensive.
Yes, I know. Let's see. Everybody thought the real price was higher. Jen thought it was higher. Tom thought it was higher. What is venti? Higher, like $1,000? No. And you know who was right? Joey Aiello was right. Joey Aiello was right. And I don't know. Gordon says it's a good Baptist. I can't comment on Starbucks. Okay. That's right. And Marlo says, but Robert, coffee is so good with donuts. Yeah.
See, that's a plug for her show, because her show, she sent me a whole box of donuts, and I'm going to do her show in November to talk about my book, and we're going to more facts. Let me just see what that is on my calendar. I believe it's November 20th, if I'm not mistaken. I'll be on Marlo's show.
That's right.
Yes, and coffee chat at 7:30 at 7 o'clock in the morning with Marlo and if she sends me more donuts, I'll be happy. Michelle was on that show too. That was great.
Yeah, I love Marlo's show. And it's 10 o'clock Eastern time too on Friday mornings. Definitely check out Marlo's show. She's got an amazing show. All right, ready, you guys? Are you ready? Come on. Yeah. All right, Ben and Jerry's. Love these guys. These are my two favorite guys. Besides my son and my husband, blah, blah, blah. All right, we have a price here of $4.99. Is the actual price higher or lower than $4.99?
But what is it? What is it?
Ben and Jerry's Cherry Garcia. It's a pint. It's like one of the little pint things that they have. Don't they always only come in one size? I think that they sell in the grocery store. So. And if I get one, I hoard it. I'm not going to lie. No one else. I will intentionally eat out of the carton with a spoon so that my germs are all over it and they can't have it. Sorry, I thought I had to admit that.
I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't know the price. But
all right, let's see. Is the price higher or lower? The actual price is lower. You're both wrong.
Both wrong, but I don't lose any points because we both got it wrong.
That's right. You both got it wrong. Joey says higher. You're wrong. Yes, Jen, it is lower. The real price is lower. These guys know. They know they're Ben and Jerry's. They know they're Ben and Jerry's. All right, we're going to go with our next item. All right, Alex, what do we have? Oh, a book of stamps. Remember those stamps when we used to mail people things, happy birthday cards and stuff like that? And now we just say happy birthday on Facebook, and it's so much cheaper. And that is why the post office was almost going out of business. All right, so a book of stamps, 20 stamps, $9.80 is the actual price, higher or lower than $9.80. What do you guys say in the audience? Higher or lower? What do we say here? The actual price of a book of stamps is actually now it is $11. $11 now. So you are
both wrong again.
Wrong.
You have to come to California. It's a lot cheaper. Our post offices.
I don't think it works
I'm
that
still
way.
paying 23 cents a stamp. I buy them in bulk. Like.
So let's see. I'm trying to figure out where did we leave off of the last one? Let's see. Jen says higher. She is correct. Joey says higher. Joey, man, you're crushing it. You and Jen. June, I'm sorry, no, lower. See, Michelle says higher. They just went up. That's right. The actual price is higher. They went up in 2020, you guys. Stamps are more expensive now. Everything's more expensive now.
You know what, guys? That's not fair because my treasures are in heaven. I don't worry about earthly prices and money. So it's
and
not.
My treasure's here 3-1. That's what my treasure.
Okay. All right. Don't make me choke on my water. Although the ratings would go up if
I think it's time for a commercial break, and we need to declare the winner.
Did you? Not yet. Easy.
We're not done yet. We're not done yet, Robert G. Lee. Don't
Any
get
more questions, baby?
Let's see. Maybe
I don't like a TV or something.
you want to win a TV? That would be great. As soon as I get a budget, we will do that. All right, ready? Oh, I see. How about a Fitbit? This is a Fitbit Charge 4. Okay, $199.95 is the price we have listed here. Is the actual price higher or lower than $199.95? Actually, I have it on myself.
I'm gonna have a fit if I don't win this.
A Fitbit Charge. Mine's always saying, "What are you doing?" I'm like, I sit down for this. All right. Are you ready, you guys? Are you guys ready in the audience? The actual price is lower, but Buy the iWatch is much better. He's doing a commercial for us. You guys are both correct. The actual price is lower. All right. This is riveting, this game.
I can't be winning, Robert, if you keep copying my answers.
That's why don't reveal it until the very end. So
that's a trick. Okay.
Everybody did get this. Everybody got this. They said lower. Why would you buy that? It's because I like tracking the steps I don't take. Joey says it's lower. Tom, you're wrong. I'm sorry, Tom. Michelle says lower. Lower, Bob Barker. Boom. That's right. Okay.
But the mystery that everybody needs to know is that it's still 3-1, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I don't keep score.
You could be mistaken.
Alex,
there's no score? Okay.
The current score is Nazareth 2, Robert 4.
Oh, I see. So so everyone we get right, we get a point regardless. We don't cancel each other out.
I think we have to do a recount coming up into the elections. I think we have to recount. I think, the Russians are getting involved with Robert. RGL, that's KGB, not RGL.
I just want to be very clear. No, I will not accept the results of this game no matter what.
Me neither. I'm not accepting the results. I think we have to do a recount, rematch.
We're not done yet. We have a couple
more. How many more questions do we have so I know how to win?
All right. Well, you have a chance to win.
Yes. Okay, Robert.
Ready? Are you ready?
Now I'm depressed. I was ahead. Now I don't feel good.
My favorite tool
I love this.
KitchenAid mixer. I have my mom's actually.
I have it
I
at
bake
my
all the
house.
time.
Hey, honey. Honey, baby,
He's getting help. He's
how much did we pay for the mixer?
he's he's phoning a friend. So the price we have here is $349.99 is the actual price of the KitchenAid mixer. Higher or lower than $349.99? Okay. Ready? Are you guys ready?
Yes.
All right. The actual price is dun dun. I need like a thing for this, but I don't have it. How about an insane laugh? I'm sorry. Sometimes that's all right. That's all I have. Okay. The actual price, you guys, is $399.99. Those things aren't cheap, you know.
You know what, Rhonda? You need to have my wife go shopping with you. We got it for $300.
Well, then you maybe got a good sale, but that's the
That's what I'm
actual.
saying.
In
Go to Bed Bath &
1989.
Beyond. Bed Bath & Beyond, you get 20% off. So if you get 20% off at $400, that'd be $80. So we'd be correct.
You know, I think, yeah, we bought it in 89, so maybe it went up from there. But
Yes.
Year.
Yes.
Okay,
So
so-
you guys are
Man, I'm getting a yeast infection just looking at this.
Let's see. Lower, no. Jen, no. Let Jen. It was higher. Timmy Boyle's here. Hey, Timmy Boyle.
Put up a thing of orange juice. We'll see how much it costs, and Timmy can tell us.
Timmy could tell you. The real price is lower. Nope. Joey, man. Joey knows his prices.
I know.
Joey knows his
He's
prices.
Googling it.
Are you Googling Joey ILO? I don't think so. I think Joey just knows. At a garage sale, she says it's lower. At Macy's, it's higher. Lower. No, you guys, you're wrong. See, Karen knows. Karen knows. And Jen knows because that's why she doesn't have one. And Marlo bought hers at a garage sale. So, yeah, and mine was handed down. I can't afford those kinds of mixers.
But they're great. And I have that exact model with the red. I love it. I use it. I make pizza with it. It's fantastic.
You're right. We have it. Yeah, the same color.
I love it. I love my mixer. And Joey says no Google. All right, we have another one. We have one more, I think.
Miss you, Joey.
I know. I love Joey Aiello. He had me laughing so hard on this show that
In your promo, you're crying, laughing. It looks great.
I literally had tears like running down I couldn't compose myself. I couldn't. Like he just had me losing it. Anyway.
What you're saying is that Joey Aiello made you cry.
He did. Joey made me cry.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
I guess
You did. That's not a good thing.
Oh my goodness. He says, love you guys. We love you, Joey. All right, ready, Alex? Okay. What do you got first? He has dun 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 dun. Oh, Charmin. We've got a 30 pack. It's 120. I don't you love toilet paper math? It's 100. It's actually 120 rolls, but it's 30, and it's mega rolls. So 2 equal 1, which I don't get toilet paper math at all. But anyway, it's crazy. $34.99 is the actual price. Higher or lower than $34.99? We are going to have you guys reveal the actual price is $29.99. You are both,
Robert,
both score a point. We only have one left.
Oh, so I'm losing anyway.
And it's 5-3, so there's no way that
There's
Nazareth
no way that you can win. So Robert G. Lee, you are the winner of the Rhonda Corey Common Hand Sanitizer, the new version. Whoop, whoop. That's awesome.
Out of fairness, I will give Nazareth one of my points.
Okay, that's fair. Everybody kind of wins on
I
top.
need to go with my wife shopping more often.
And check out these prices, and then you can declare a recount on the I don't know. This goes by so fast. We already have to look and see who's on our show for Sunday night. On Sunday night, we'll be here at 7:30. My guest co-host will be Chris Roop, and my featured comedian is going to be Karen Robertson. Look at She's adorable. I cannot wait to have Karen here. And our musical guests are Maggie and Tyler Robio. They'll be back to share a song. It's going to be an awesome, awesome show. I can't wait. Sunday night, don't miss it. But this show was.
But I think we have to pray for Karen. She had some kind of ear operation that went awry.
Don't you love it? She sent me a few photos, and I loved the ones with her little ear muffs on. So I just had to use them because that is true Karen form. If you know, that is definitely Karen form. I love her, and we'll be able to talk about the time we roomed together. We actually roomed together at the Clean Comedy Challenge in Pasadena, and we're still living. So that's good. We didn't kill each other, but we'll get to talk about that on Sunday night show. Yay, Karen. I know. I'm very excited. Well, you guys, I hate that this show went by so fast, and it was a delight having you both here. I know it. But we do have to end eventually. So
thank you for having me on. It was very fun. It was good to see you.
This is awesome. Thank you so much.
I made 2 in the top 53. Okay, I'm good.
You
Good.
did. You did. You were in the top 53. So you guys know what this means. Episode 53 is out.
Good.